How are you now?
Howdy.
Hi guys, I'm Kevin. He's Travis, and we're H&H Prospecting. Thanks for tuning in. This one's a little different today. We're actually out on Palmer Creek at the Palmer claim. This claim is actually owned by a friend of ours. We met him eating tacos. How else do you make better friends than eating tacos, right? Anyhoozle, this claim is for sale. We were in the area. Told him we'd be more than happy to take a little video, show you guys around if anyone is interested in a placer claim. This one's pretty sweet. 20-acre placer claim in the historic Steamboat District. You're only about 15 to 20 minutes from the town of Applegate. So yeah, let's take a quick walk around, show you guys a few things. It's already a proven claim. We're not going to really do any testing. We're just kind of here to check it out and show you guys. So pitter patter, well, let's get at her. It's been a minute. So we're up just above the creek, about a quarter of the way from the bottom of the claim. The little campsite that's here. Let you check that out real quick. Enough to at least one big tent and canopy up here to hang out if you so choose. Creek right below. And then the trail going up to the road where the parking is. Which there's a lot of parking. I mean, someone could actually potentially park their fifth wheel right on the road. No problem. And the claim goes that way, by the way, too. Up that hill. So here's the trail that accesses, again, near the bottom of the claim to the creek. Back up to that side. See, there's the creek down there. And that campsite back up on that side. Now, granted, it is a little difficult to get in and out of. So that's actually a good thing. It means less people are going to come down here and mess with your stuff. Means less likely it's to have other people overwork it. So yeah, silver linings on that. Travis, it's cool finally actually having a camera I can zoom and play with. I can see your nose hairs. Give you an idea here, you can see Trav. And you can see the pickup right there on the left. So where he's at is the bottom of the claim, and where I'm at is the trail that'll take you to the campsite across the side of the creek. Again, there's that trail going down. Not so bad, really short. You can see her on the road, even right here. You can get your camper parked nice, tucked right out of the way. Alright, so that claim marker there is the bottom of the claim. You can see it actually shows an arrow that points to the right, and as you're coming up Palmer Drive, that's going to be on your left. It's kind of down on a corner as you're coming. But right across from that, that is actually on the claim. Oh, there's Trav. $9 Gulch. $9 Gulch is a seasonal creek. You can see that there are apparently lots of exposed bedrock. And there you can see lots of big boulders and heavies coming down that. A nice section of this also belongs to this claim. I think I'm going to go walk down there and take a little quick peek. So this is actually really neat. This looks really good. This is, oh geez, I'm 20 feet off the road. There's 2 channels that actually come down here, and all sorts of big heavies with lots of quartz and other rusty mineralized irons depositing down. Comes around this whole island right here and makes, Travis is sitting on it, a nice bench deposit right here. That's got a lot of potential right here. Someone could actually move the dirt out of here and move it over to their high banker, their little wash plant. There will be water running through this. Again, we're just kind of in a drought this year. But I bet you come October, November, this will be flowing again. Ooh, concreted material. Let's go check it out, see what's it all about. So going up these channels, there are plunge pools. We know how much we love plunge pools. What's get stuck in the bottom of the plunge pools? Big nuggets, because they drop down in there and the water pounds on them and they can't make their way back up, so they just sink and sink and sink. We love that. And also, if you see here, ways to tell that the material isn't overworked. This stuff is like concrete. Look at this. It is. Let me get it with my steel toe here. Oh, it ain't moving. A lot of unworked ground right here. A lot of potential. Oh, look, there's another huge plunge pool. Boom. Oh, there's a lot of spider webs. Gross. Let's go up the creek some more. Big boulders. Turns after turns. If I bought this creek, this is probably where I'd start working if I bought this claim. Guess what they say, either start at the bottom and work your way up, or the other way. Oh, looks like there's an old cat road access up there too, eh, Trev? Yep. So look at that, super easy access to get to this. The main creek is a little bit steep. Didn't see much bench deposit in it, but the side creek here, whew! Side creek's got a lot of great potential. I mean, so does the other main creek. It'll be a lot harder to work. But this $9 Gulch here right at the bottom of the claim is looking really good. Yeah, you see that? And the amount of time it talked, I was able to walk right here to a road. This keeps going up. Cool. Check out all the burrow knots on this one dead tree. That is pretty cool. Nature. All right, now there's somewhere where someone's done a little shoveling, but you can see, I can tell from all the way back here. Look at that color line. That is this concrete. Oh goodness. When you get, oh, so zoomed in. Sorry guys. Yeah, on the last trip I dropped the camera in the water without its special case on it. So yeah, now we're YouTubing with our phones. That's concrete, which means everything underneath there is stuck. Big gold, yeah. Tell you guys a little secret that you probably already know. Coverts act as sluice boxes. So if you ever find a covert that's loaded with heavy material and you're not scared to go in them, that one's a really big one, obviously. But a lot of people find a lot of good gold in there. By the way, this one's loaded with heavy materials and hasn't been cleaned out. So upon some more further investigations, here on this $9 Gulch part of the claim, a lot of this rock looks to be like it could be quartz ore. So we're going to kind of predict and take a guess and assume. You know what happens when you assume, but it looks like that there's possibly an adit somewhere at the top of this gulch. And if that's true, that's great signs, because that means anything that those guys were throwing out, you know, their tailings, they were throwing it right in the creek, and they would just stack all of their rocks right at the end of the adit in the creek. That way when the creek got full and rushed in the winter, it would just rush all their tailings down the creek, and they didn't have to really haul them away. And, you know, back then, you know, they were only going for gold this size. So they left so much behind, and now it's just deposited all in this creek since, you know, the 1890s all the way up to the 1970s and 80s is when this area was worked. So a lot of potential, a lot of potential. So one thing I do want to add, I forgot to have my phone on me when we were up checking out that part of the claim. The top is just like at the bottom when it comes to the main creek. Very narrow, hard to get down into, but short. But again, hard access means good things. There at the top of the claim, we actually did find a watering hole, a natural spring coming up that showed all sorts of little animal critters and stuff. So that's cool too. It tells you there's always water here no matter what. I think that's gonna about wrap it up for us though. If you guys are interested, if anyone's interested in buying this claim, if it's sold already, I will put in the title sold. Reach out to us. You can get us on our email. That's going to be in the description, hnhprospecting@gmail.com, or get us on Facebook. I will respond to you on Facebook a lot quicker than Gmail, just because, you know, it comes to the phone easier. Anything else? Reach out and I'll tell you how much they want for it. It's a killer deal. If you know how much most plaster claims go from this area, I don't want to say how cheap it is, so just let me know if you're interested and I'll let you know. Thanks guys. As always, get that shiny. Before I completely forget, I want to mention as we're driving out here, there's another canyon at the top of the claim too that we didn't actually get to explore. So there is 2 different seasonal creeks that feed the main creek on that claim. Yeah, lots and lots of potential.